Welcome back to episode 4, FC Darton. As you can see, we have flown up the league into 5th. We're not going to get automatic promotion, nowhere near. I don't even think we're going to get the playoffs. We're about to play Darlington, who are directly above us. Our team is nowhere near good enough to be where we are. So since we last played, it was Blythe Spartans and Stourbridge, right, where we won both games. Since then, we've drew 2. We didn't score. Farsley and Scarborough. Both teams nearish the bottom, 15th, and I think Scarborough in the relegation zone, 22nd, yeah. And we beat Gateshead, probably against a run of play, but we beat them to a set piece. Drew with Boston, lost to Darlington, who we're about to play next in the FA Trophy 3rd round. Drew with Alfreton, and then we just went on four wins in a row. 4 wins in a row took us to basically like here, right? As you can see, there's between 14th and where we are now, there's 5 points. So after these next 2 games, you guys are going to see, which is Darlington and York are top of the league, which is probably going to be 2 losses, I would imagine. So we might be down here after that. So it's quite a fluctuating league table. So don't look into it too much. We haven't won in the last 3. We just lost to Guiseley, we drew in Nantwich, and we lost to Blythe Spartans. Yeah, I thought we'd turned the corner here. What I started doing is, we played FC Fylde, who are supposed to be the best team in the league. They just sacked their manager. They've got the best team on paper. They just sacked their manager. What I did was, I just did this. I just went 4-2-4. I went with my attacking tactic that tries to get goals back, and I just started with it. And we started to smash goals in. Now, the initial aim was no relegation, right? And even though it doesn't look like we're going to go down, right, because we're 16 points clear, if we lost 17 matches left, if we lost 12 out of those 17, there's a chance we're down here. So I'm just going to keep with the attacking tactic. We're going to get beat some games, we're going to win some games, and we should filter out around about 12th in the league. It's not a million miles away from the intake either. So we're just going to get going. Duffy's obviously injured, which is not good. Duffy would be playing on the left wing usually, but we've got to play a left back at left midfield. Well, a left back at left wing. It's not great. Josh Amis, he's not fully fit. That's not great. He's got 17 goals. Both the front men have been fantastic. They've been carrying us. We've had 4 really good players. 5 with the goalkeeper. We've had Mo Ali, who's been scoring headers from corners, free kicks, etc. We've had Michael Rose, who's got a ridiculous amount of assists, and then we've got the both strikers, and the goalkeeper's done all right. So yeah, we're going to play 2 tough games this time on video. So there's a good chance we lose both games because our team's nowhere near good enough as good as these guys. I've just been playing a bit of my other save, so I'm on only commentary right now. I don't want to be on only commentary. I was playing some friendlies on my other save. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm not hopeful. I'm not hopeful. We'll see. I think that some of these players that other teams have got are just too good for us. The players are too good. So let's see what happens. But we started scoring a lot of goals when I went attacking, so I thought, do you know what? We're just going to start with the attacking formation. See what happens. But yeah, we're not fantastic. The league table flatters us, I'll be honest. It does. Mid-table's about right. We've been terrible, then good, then terrible, then good, and it's pretty much how it's gone. Ooh. Crossbar. Oh, was that crossbar? Was he saved? He can't have saved it. It was a goal kick. But yeah. 2 defensive midfielders. We do struggle against this. I remember playing these in the is it the FA Cup or was it the FA Trophy? And they were just way better than us. So 1-0 was flattering to us, to be honest. Yeah, things like that, man. Yeah, we're not. Our players aren't quick enough or good enough yet. I'm looking forward to the intake though. After this game, I will show you the intake preview. In fact, I'll show you at half time because what I've done is, do we get a goal here? Maybe. Oh wow, mistake by Taylor at the back for them, and we score. Half time, I'll show you the intake preview because I've got it on. I've got an image because it's not in the inbox anymore because I skipped past it too long. It's not there. So I'll show you at half time. Hopefully we can Yep, 1-0, fantastic. I'm going to say I'm happy. Right, here it is. Here's the intake preview. Bang. So, what we've got is a healthy number of new fullbacks, which is fantastic because my right back is 36 years old and he's a 1-star fullback. That's good. A top prospect in the central midfield, again, fantastic because Rose is like 37 and he's on his way out. We have a forward who could be considered a fine prospect. Now, in my experience of these youth intakes, a forward is usually a left or right winger. It's not usually a striker because it does say underneath we have one good young English striker from Barnsley who has caught the eye. So I'm hoping that the forward with the line above is different to the striker because I'd like a winger because we're struggling for a winger. It's almost the perfect intake for us. I do need a striker because everybody needs a striker in this type of save, right? I need, like, as good as my strikers have been, I need one that's going to get us promoted. I don't think those two will get me promoted. A forward would be fantastic. We need a winger. A central midfielder is perfect, and also a fullback is perfect. We don't need centre backs. We don't need a goalkeeper. So yeah, it's pretty much exactly what I could have asked for. Just to put it back on the screen again, it says we have the only three things that in the bad column. We haven't got any new wing backs. We don't play with wing backs. Most of our centre backs coming through aren't good, which is not the end of the world because we've got two that are good. And I've even got the left back who's also a centre back. So we've got three decent centre halves and with a few good wingers. Okay, so maybe the forward thing, maybe the forward who could be considered a fine prospect is the same as the English striker from Barnsley who has caught the eye. Okay, so I didn't see that the first time. The few good wingers at the bottom. But it does say there are a few good wingers. Does that mean there's one good one? A few good ones? I don't know. The intakes are quite... The preview of the intakes are quite... It feels like... What's the word for it? It feels like... Please score that, Josh. Oh, no. It feels like they're a bit of a riddle, the intake previews. Does it not to you guys? It feels like it's a bit... Like, how much can I really take from it? You know? Oh, that pass is shocking. No. The amount of goals we've conceded as well from bad passes, you wouldn't even believe. Like, the amount of goals we've given other teams, I can't even begin to tell you how many in this season. Out of 30 games, it's got to be close to 20. Almost one a game at this point. It's pretty ridiculous. Darlington have not been as good as I thought they might be. To say they're above us in the league. A second goal here would be absolutely amazing. Because I can't see us beating... Oh. See, if that was my actual usual left winger who's right-footed, he'd probably score that. I can't really say anything against Taylor. He's a left back asking to be played left wing. But yeah, we've got York next to a... I was going to say running away with it, but Guiseley right on the tail. And we actually lost to Guiseley 3-2 the game before this. So we've had a tough run of fixtures. And we've not embarrassed ourselves, you know. It's just we haven't got that extra bit of quality to keep out people at the... So when what happens is we've considered most of our goals at the end of matches. When other teams have been attacking. Oh, please, Josh. He's tired. Oh, he scored it. Oh, my God. What a finish, Josh. Okay. Wow. Okay. So honestly, I was expecting 2 losses today. I was expecting 2 losses on this video. It could still be a draw. Honestly, we've thrown 2 goals at Leeds away before. Here we go. Yep. It could be. I've thrown 2-goal leads away this season a few times. We've also come back from 2-0 a few times as well. There's a lot of late goals in these leagues. Now, I don't know if I want to really necessarily go too defensive because it's asking teams to attack us. We've got nothing on the bench that's remotely good enough to bring on either. I don't really want to go... Oh, okay. We'll stay with that. No, we'll go with this. And then I'll just do that. I think that's fine. And we'll drop you down to that. We'll drop you to that. Yeah. Everyone on support, I reckon. except the striker for the last 3 minutes. You've just got to do what you've got to do in these leagues. You really have. Let's go a bit more standard passing. Don't want to get caught playing short. And hopefully. Yes, that's a big win. That's a big win. Because the most we can expect is a chance just to cling on to these playoff spots. Like I said, I know we've just beat Darlington, but we're not consistent enough. We're not. I think we'll end up finishing about 10th, I think. That's my prediction after watching the matches. Josh Amis has got 19 goals. Now, that was a fantastic result. We're going to play York next. York are top of the league, and we are playing at home. So you never know. That's the thing. You never know. But the next video after this, guys, is going to be the intake, the players in the intake. So what I'll do is, as soon as the intake comes through, as soon as I see the message, I won't look at any of the players, right? I will obviously see their potentials before you guys, because that's impossible not to. Although, if I can, and there's like, I don't know, 3 messages, and I see the intake is there, and I have to click on it to see it, I won't do it. I'll leave it unread, I'll click record, and then I'll have a look at it, and you guys can see the live reaction to it, and you guys can see it at the same time as me. As sort of like that should be like it's a good feel to it then, rather than me looking at it and then telling you guys. It's like we see it at the same time. It's a bit like I do on stream, right? On stream, it's the same thing, and I think it does make for better viewing as well. I can't promise it, because it might just be one. It might be one message I have that day, and I'll end up clicking one, and it'll put me on it, and I'll have no choice. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, it works out the way I want it to work out. So yeah, York next. And then we have Nuneaton Borough. Is it Nuneaton? Yeah, they're second from bottom. So if we can win this against like everything, then we could go on a decent run again, because we should win that one too. Should being the operative word. This league is very weird. I've seen teams beating teams from the bottom at the top, and vice versa, and then someone winning from mid-table 6-0. It's just been a bit crazy. I've had a few games postponed as well due to waterlogged pitches. Duffy looks like he's on his way back. Okay, not recommended to be selected. But do you know what? I can't not. I think I'm going to play him. It might not be a good idea. He's usually an inverted winger for us. Might not be the greatest idea. He might get injured again. We'll see. I can't really not play him if he's fully if he's got full condition. Okay, that's not a great team talk. That's a bit worrying. Not really many of the players have reacted to that. This formation's quite tough for us as well. We don't really play well against it. Let's see. I fully expect this to be quite a simple win for York. We'll see. Anything can happen. Yeah, already they've had like 0.36 XG in the first 15 minutes. They're just a big club for this level. They are. Yeah, they've got... I'm expecting a goal here. Oh, wow. Has he saved that? No. Post. I might have to change something, though. I don't like this. This is not a good start. It's not good. Maybe what I could do is drop them deeper, so they start deeper. Because if they're up there, they're probably going to get marked out by their wing backs, right? If we start a little bit deeper, rather than my players playing right up against them, they start there. That's where my wingers would be, right? They'd be there now. So hopefully we can pick the ball up a little bit more. That's the thought process behind that change, anyway. See if it does anything to these shot counts. That's their goalkeeper. Okay. Yeah. That's too easy, isn't it? That's too easy. That's a shocking goal. Like, I hate that goal. I hate to concede that goal. Like, that's an annoying goal to concede. Like, there's no way that a long kick like that should be won in the air that easily, flicked on like that, no one marking him. Then you let him run off you rather than you shutting that. That's just an awful, awful goal to concede. Like, if I was a manager in real life, I would be going mental there. Absolutely mental. There's nothing I could do, unfortunately. Let's see if we can get back into it. Again, not being marked. Run through on goal. We haven't got players that can do that. Felix. Don't know who he is. Kane Felix. He's got pace as well. They're just set up well to win the league. 3 centre backs in this league is, if you've got a good attacking players, it will probably get you up. It's a situation that I'm thinking about doing as well. If we get some good central midfielders, I might end up going to this formation. The change hasn't worked at all. I don't think it's possible to beat these guys. I don't think I have the players to beat them, right? I just don't think so. So we're going to just keep going with the attacking. And we're going to go a little bit longer. Pressing. We'll take the pressing down a little bit. See if we can lure them into some counter-attacks. At the moment, especially the first season in this challenge is often the hardest. It's just about not getting relegated. And I think that looks like we've managed to do that. That's a good... Yeah, quick throw. Yeah, they're just better than us. It's just one of those unfortunate facts where you have to sit and just take a loss. Right? You just have to sit and take a loss. Fortunately, it's just one of those things. Like, what is that? What is that from my defender there? What is... And then this guy's just... Yeah. What? There's absolutely nothing you can do about that. Like, what is that pass? What is that pass? I think my players wait until I hit record because he's not done that all season. He could have passed there, he could have passed there, but he's decided to go backwards. 40 yards, up in the air. He's brought it down. He's gone past one. He's flown past the left back. Oh, well, let's just try and get to the end of this match without it being a ridiculous score. Yeah, they're going to win the league. As you'd expect. You'd expect them to win the league in real life too. They've just got pace to burn. I'm glad we're going to be able to keep this guy that's next year as well, Ali. I'd quite like it if we could get a couple of fullbacks next year in the intake. That'd be nice. Even if they're not great right now, it'd be nice if we could just play them to try and reach their potential or for the future. Yeah, we're not getting anywhere near them. We're not getting anywhere near them. We're not getting close. The problem is if I do this and push the line up, players like that are going to exploit us. But I've got to try and get back into the match, right? I've got to try and get back into it. It looks lost, and it probably is lost, but if we can score one now, you never know. It's the National League North. There's too many men being not marked is the problem. They seem to have loads of space. Okay, this is a little bit more promising. Can you go past him, Bailey? Yeah, Bailey's pretty decent. Can we score here? Can we score here? Is that their attack as well? No? Okay. I thought that was the counter-attack from them again. Okay, let's... Okay, interesting. No, wow. What is going on here? See? You never... Honestly, the highlights in the National League North, and I imagine South as well, you just don't know how they're going to end up. It's so unpredictable. Your team will lose the ball, they'll lose the ball, you'll lose the ball, and then they've scored. It's just, there's no football to be played. Just people charging around a pitch. And I think that actually does lend itself to helping us out. Because when we finally do get players capable, I should roast the league. I should. When we get players capable of playing football, we should win the league. Especially with York being out of the picture. I imagine they'll get promoted. Yeah, I mean, I can't say it was a good effort because we lost 3-1. I'm not someone that likes to praise losses, but not much we can do there, guys. I hope you liked the episode though, and I hope you liked the journey. I'm like I said, the next video will come out right on top of the youth intake, so I imagine it'll probably be somewhere around here. And then if we are in the playoffs, I'll do the youth intake there, and then whichever game is afterwards, we'll play that game, and then I'll play the games afterwards off stream, off video. And if we have a chance of getting the playoffs, I'll put those in an episode too. So all the more interesting parts, I will put in the videos. Nothing monotonous and boring like mid-table. I'll just skip seasons that are mid-table, just to save you guys the bother. Really, we've got a small squad. I'm just holding on for the intake, and I'm praying. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Like the video, please. Subscribe, as always. The subscribers are growing as well. We are slowly but surely getting there. And if you would like to add to that, that would be amazing. So yeah, until next time, as always, thank you and goodbye.